for civilians to relocate south within 24 hours. Nearly 4 decades after India and Sri Lanka's Uttar Pradesh Mirzapur appealed all those living in India should refute Hamas and raise their voice against terrorism across the world. Now for the news in details. After the Congress party made a resolution on Palestine, Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister and BJP leader Yantongo Paton said on Friday that Congress support to Palestine shows the support to Hamas, a terrorist organization that has killed thousands of innocent women and children in Israel. He said further that this is the reason why Nagaland has stopped voting for Congress and not a single Congress candidate could get elected in the last 15 years.
Say that Congress has taken stand supporting Palestine, which and coming Lok Sabha election, which is to be held in 2024. This shows that Congress is pro-Muslim and they are against all other minorities in the country. I therefore appeal to all Christian brothers and sisters not to cast their valuable vote in favor of Congress. Voting Congress means supporting Hamas.
Severe bombings, mass destruction and barrage of rockets have been the story so far as the Israel-Hamas war entered its 8th day. Thousands have been killed and scores of people have been injured as Israel-Hamas remain locked in fierce battle. Dozens of fighters jet and helicopters attacked major terrorist targets of Hamas throughout the Gaza Strip. As the conflict escalated, the people of Gaza City packed their belongings and headed to south on October 13th. The development came after Israel's military called for civilians to relocate south within 24 hours. Gazans expressed their anxiety, saying that atrocities had happened to their grandfathers and now it's happening to them. The Israeli military said it would operate significantly in Gaza City in the next step of its Iron Swords. More than 1,500 Palestinians have been killed in the Israel's high-scale retaliatory attacks. On the other hand, Hamas continues to rain rockets in parts of Israel from Gaza as battle continues.
اللي العمل في أجدادنا بنعمل فينا اليوم اللي بنعمل في سجاد أجدادنا زمان بنعمل فينا اليوم بتهجرنا تهجير زمان بنعمل اليوم التهجير عوادي غزة اتدمرت ما ضلش حاجة ما ضلش ايش انتكبنا طلع ايش هذا حالتنا هاي اللي صار فينا هذا كل من ورا اسرائيل حسب الله ولكن فيك حسب الله ولكن فيك الله ينتقم فيك يوم يا الله ينزل غضبه هيك على اسرائيل كلها دمرنا كيف صارت هجرنا حرام عليهم حرام لقد خذلتمونا والله خذلتمونا وين اهل الضفه وين الشباب وين العمليات الاستشهاديه وين يخففوا عنا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم جايكم الدور.
Time for a short break. We'll be back with more news.
PowerPoint presentation.
Interacting with media persons, the Chief Minister of Assam said people who are protesting in support of Hamas by taking it to streets across the country should be put to jail. He said all living in India should refute Hamas and raise their voice against terrorism across the world. The Chief Minister further said, for a long time, I had a desire to see Mother Vidyavasini, and today that wish was fulfilled. Sama prayed for the welfare of all worshipping the Mother. Union Minister Anupriya Patel, BJP Sardar MLA Ratnakar Mishra and other workers were present during the Darshan Puja.
बहुत दिन से मन था कि वृंदावासिनी माँ का दर्शन लेने का। आज थोड़ा समय था हाथ में, तो इसीलिए बहुत दिन से मनसा था आने का। तो आज आके माँ को प्रणाम किया, सेवा किया और सबके लिए कुशल मंगल का कामना किया। चुनाव तो होते हैं, चुनाव होते रहेगा और आज का जो देश का परिस्थिति, भारत सबसे ज्यादा टेररिज्म का शिकार रहा है और हम हमेशा टेररिज्म का शिकार बनने का जो एक हर समय में ही हम एक टेंटर हुक में रहता हूँ कि आज यहाँ बम फूट सके, काल गोली बारूद हो सके। इसलिए हमारा जो पड़ोसी है, हमारा पड़ोसी भी ऐसा ही है। तो एक बार जो भी लोग हमास को सपोर्ट करते हैं, उनका मन में इतना ही क्रिया करना चाहिए कि अब हमास को सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं, अब टेररिज्म को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, अब संतरासवादी को सपोर्ट कर रहा है और ऐसा करने से आपका नुकसान होगा। वोट का फायदा देखने से बहुत ज्यादा फायदा नहीं होता है, देश का फायदा देखना चाहिए। तो हमें सब लोगों को हमास को कंडेम करना चाहिए और टेररिज्म का खिलाफ हमें विश्व भर में आवाज उठाना चाहिए। जो लोग सड़के पर उतरता है उनको सड़के से लेके जाके जेल में बंद कर देना चाहिए, समस्या समाधान हो जाते हैं। इतना उनका ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा एनालिसिस करके सड़क पर उतरना का तो उनका अधिकार है और उतरने के बाद जेल में डालने का हमारा अधिकार है। हम हमारा अधिकार भी थोड़ा सा दिखा देने से सड़क में उतरने वाला बिजनेस बंद हो जाएगा। थैंक यू सो मच।
Moving on to the next news. Nearly 4 decades after India and Sri Lanka stopped a passenger ferry service, a high-speed ship will once again connect the two neighboring countries. On Saturday, Sarbananda Sonawal, the Union Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways and Ayush, inaugurated Cheriyapani, which will link Nagapattinam in Tamil Nadu with Kankesanturai in the northern province of Sri Lanka. On Saturday, Cheriyapani departed Nagapattinam to port towards Kankesanturai with 50 passengers and 12 crew members under Captain Biju George. The ferry is expected to take 3 hours to complete its journey. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed gratitude after the passenger ferry service was resumed. The officials from the Nagapattinam Shipping Harbour Department have introduced a special fare of Rs 2,800, including Rs 2,375 and 18% tax as one-day promotional offer for October 14th. This is a substantial 75% discount from the regular ticket price of Rs 7,670 per head, inclusive of Rs 6,500 base fare and an 18% GST.
Sri Lanka and people of India and Tamil Nadu, because this ferry service will help a lot, because this is cost effective, affordable and also time saving, because within a short span of time, within 3 to 4 hours, people can reach Sri Lanka and also Sri Lanka people can come to India. So this is, I think, a great milestone for both of us. Particularly, I am grateful to Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji because of his vision, because of his very, very important initiative, because of his blessing. This is happening in the country, and this will definitely strengthen our people in many ways. And both the country will be benefited in the sector of tourism, in the sector of our cultural connectivity.
A few days after the tragic train incident in Bihar's Buxar, where 4 people lost their lives, another major train accident has been reported, averted at the Raghunathpur station in Buxar after an engine derailed on the loop line on Friday night around 9 p.m. The engine was carrying bogies of another train. There were no report of casualties and track maintenance is underway near the station. The central government on Friday notified the appointment of the judicial officer Golmai Galpu Shilu Kubui as judge of the Manipur High Court. According to reports, Kubui will be the first woman from scheduled tribe community to serve as a judge in the Manipur High Court. The Supreme Court Collegium has in January this year recommended the names of judicial officers Aribam Guneshwar Sharma and Kubui for elevation of judges of the Manipur High Court. The High Court has sanctioned strength of 5 judges and is currently functioning with 3 judges. It also does not have a permanent Chief Justice at the moment. Israel airstrikes on the Palestinian enclave continue into its 8th day. The Israel Defense Force has launched the first localized raids into Gaza ahead of its expected ground invasion. Meanwhile, in his latest address to the nation, the Israeli Prime Minister said that we are all fighting tooth and nail. He also added that the raids on Hamas are just the beginning. Hamas, meanwhile, accused Israel of targeting citizens fleeing from northern Gaza. Israel responded with massive airstrikes deep inside the coastal enclave, killing scores and wounding hundreds, giving a warning to the residents of Gaza. Netanyahu said that they would operate forcefully everywhere. The Western nations have extended support to Israel, including the US, the UK and France.
אזרחי ישראל, שבת שלום לכם. שבת שלום לכוחותינו, כוחותינו שפרוסים ברחבי הארץ, ושקיבלו את השבת בשטח, הרחק מהבית. היום כולנו מבינים שאנחנו נלחמים על הבית. הבית של כולנו. ואנחנו נלחמים כמו אריות. החיילים והחיילות, השוטרים והשוטרות, אזרחים ואזרחיות, כוחות הביטחון, הרפואה וההצלה, ואתם אזרחי ישראל עם רוח ההתנדבות הכבירה שלכם, שמרגשת את העולם כולו. כולנו מגויסים, כולנו מאוחדים. עוד רבות יסופר על מעשה הגבורה של עמנו, בימים האפלים של כאב ויגון, של אותה שבת ארורה, סיפורים שישזרו בתולדות ישראל. לעולם לא נשכח את מעשה הזוועה שעשו לנו אויבינו. שוחחתי גם היום עם כמה מהמשפחות שאיבדו את יקיריהם, או שגורלם לא נודע. עולמם חרב עליהם. אני יודע. לעולם לא נשכח את מעשה הזוועה של אויבינו, ולעולם לא נסלח. ולא ניתן לעולם, או למישהו, להשכיח את הזוועות האלה שלא נעשו לעם היהודי בעשרות השנים האחרונות. אנחנו הולמים באויבינו בעוצמה חסרת תקדים. אני מדגיש, זאת רק ההתחלה. אויבינו רק התחילו לשלם את המחיר. ואני לא אפרט מה שיבוא בהמשך. אבל אני אומר לכם, זאת רק ההתחלה. בשיחותיי עם הנשיא ביידן ועם מנהיגים אחרים בעולם, ובמאמצים רבים אחרים, אנחנו מגייסים לישראל תמיכה בינלאומית כבירה. נפגשתי היום עם מזכיר המדינה של ארצות הברית. אנחנו מבטיחים את המשך המלחמה עם עוד תחמושת שמגיעה לארץ, עוד אמצעי לחימה. אנחנו נחסל את החמאס.
We'll be back with more news.
Sponsored by MORD, Government of India and NSRLM Nagaland.
Hi, my name is Pinjal Bujit. I've completed my automotive service technician and currently working in an auto race dealership as a trainee technician, also known as Parapis.
Indigo as a cabin attendant.
My name is Kimni Shohe and I am from Nagaland, and now I am placed in Air India as a cabin crew. I want to thank the Government of India, the Government of Nagaland for giving me this opportunity and making my dream come true.
Welcome back. Moving on to the next news. In momentous ceremony at the Regimental Center in Ranikhet, the 3rd Battalion of Naga Regiment, also known as the Tree Naga, is presented with the prestigious President's Color Award. This significant recognition, symbolized by a flag, was bestowed upon the battalion by Army Chief General Manoj Pandey, marking a remarkable milestone in the unit's illustrious history. This award acknowledges the unwavering commitment, dedication and acts of valor. Tree Naga has consistently demonstrated excellence and has added yet another feather to its cap with this prestigious honor. The President's color, often referred to as Nishan, is a cherished tradition in the military. It serves as a symbol of recognition for a battalion's outstanding achievements and valor. The color represents the collective spirit of battalion and a testament to their acts of bravery and dedication, often forged in sweat and blood. The tradition of presenting colors began during the colonial era. However, it took a new direction on November 23, 1950, when the King's Colour of the British Indian regiments was laid to rest in the Chetwode Hall, Dehradun, making way for the colours of the President of the Republic of India. The President's colour is presented by the President of India or on behalf by the Chief of Army Staff. The 3rd Battalion leader and former Minister of Telangana, Ponnala Lakshmi, on Friday resigned from the party, alleging humiliation being meted out against him. In his resignation letter to Congress, Chief Minister Mallikarjun Kharge, the OBC leader, said he cannot continue in the party, which has no respect for weaker sanctions or seniors like him. One who served the party for over 4 decades, Lakshmi, a 4-time MLA from Jagaon Assembly constituency, served as State Irrigation Minister from 2004 to 2009. According to reports, soon after Lakshmi announced his resignation, the ruling Bharat Rashtra Samiti leaders contacted him and invited him into the party. Speaking to ANI, Lakshmi said today politics is overtaking development and welfare.
No, I have explained everything. My letter is very clear, and this is very interesting. As I said, that's my background. From cattle shed to capital city via Washington DC aerospace. That's my background and social and economic background. So that's why I chose rural development as a passion, dairy and poultry. Along with that, if politics is added to it, then we can do a lot more. For example, in my own constituency, it's a historic, unprecedented. Godavari water, 7 reservoirs in one constituency. Can you check any other constituency in the state? No. So that is the passion with which I worked, for the people, for the area. But today, the politics is overtaking development and welfare. Politics for power. Power for what? For doing something good. But unfortunately, politics is going the other direction. Emotional. You see? No. That itself is, you see why I am emotional. Why I have been, not given any recognition or, it's not that, but at least they don't talk. They create problems for me. Such type of problems are not created to any other, this kind of leader. Please go check, take the list of the senior people. Many people lost, many people won. I am the only BC leader in entire Telangana who won 4 times, 3 times consecutively. No other BC leader could win. And from 83 till today, we could not get 50% seats.
The central government on Wednesday announced August 23rd of every year as National Space Day to commemorate the success of Chandrayaan-3 mission on 23rd August 2023 with the landing of the Vikram lander and deployment of the Pragyan rover on the lunar surface. India took a giant leap as ISRO's Chandrayaan-3 successfully landed on the south pole of the moon on August 23rd, making it the first country to have achieved a historic feat. With the successful Chandrayaan-3 mission, India became the 4th country to master the technology of soft landing on the moon after the US, China and erstwhile Soviet Union. In a Gazette notification, the government said the August 23rd marks an important milestone in the country's advancements in space missions, inspires younger generation towards enhanced interest in pursuing STEM, science, technology, engineering and math. and provides a major impetus to the space sector. On August 29, the Union Cabinet approved a proposal to celebrate August 23rd as the National Space Day, marking the successful landing of the Chandrayaan-3. Earlier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, during his meeting with Indian Space and Research Organisation scientists in Karnataka's Bengaluru, announced that August 23rd will be celebrated as National Space Day, thus making the mega success of the Chandrayaan Mission 3. That's all we have for this bulletin. Thank you for watching Hornbill TV.